India set to play Australia at Lord's. Did I say Australia? There was no slip of the tongue here because it just feels so. It's getting hard to tell if this is a tour to England or a psychological battlefield down under. Any series to Australia is a minefield of mind games, an entire system set to sledge and rile up the opposition, more so if it's India. Here too, the hosts England are doing everything they can to make things as uncomfortable as possible for the visitors. From the media to the captain to fans and now even the management. They've gone from being game changers with baseball to now being sore losers. Classic crybaby act. So what's the latest in the England tantrum saga? Early visuals from Lord's during India's training session shows a green top. Some of that grass will of course be shaved off before the toss, but make no mistake, this looks like a seamer's paradise. And guess what? Jofra Archer is back in the mix after 4 long years. England's going to want that ball flying. Now let's be clear, there's nothing wrong in exploiting home conditions. That's cricket. Home advantage, as they say, plays a role. But here's where the hypocrisy kicks in. In the first 2 tests, England set up flat decks to sync up with their baseball playbook. Edgbaston was a batting haven. But when their ultra-aggressive approach failed, did they own up? Of course not.
To be honest, it's probably ended up being more of a subcontinent pitch as it's got deeper and deeper into the game. There certainly is a little bit in it to start off with, and I think we exposed that very, very well early on.
Translation: blame the pitch, not the plan. No accountability, just spin the tail. Something that was missing even on the Edgbaston pitch. And it doesn't stop with Stokes. Even the English media joined the pity parade. When Joe Root was bowled by Akashdeep, a BBC commentator questioned the legality of the delivery.
The delivery from Akashdeep, which we said was wide off the crease, his foot on the back crease is out. Looks like by about 2 inches, maybe a little bit more.
That comment snowballed. Top Indian voices were dragged into the debate until an MCC spokesperson had to step in to finally shut it all down, saying there was no conclusive evidence to show that this was a no ball. But the noise hasn't paused. Neither have the antics. Indian players are getting targeted on and off the field. Crowd jeering, check. Shubman Gill got booed while receiving treatment at Edgbaston during his superb innings. And players like Ben Stokes, he's turned the sledging dial to max. He tried rattling Yashasvi Jaiswal when the youngster was cruising. Jaiswal made 87, got dismissed, but skipper Stokes still sent him off with fire. Now, don't get me wrong, sledging isn't new. It's part of the game. We've seen the best of it from India's Virat Kohli himself. The difference, though, when India lost, Kohli took it on the chin. No excuses, no drama. This England team, far from it. And the irony here, their own experts are telling them to buck up now.
There have been many players who have frustrated fans, including me, but he is right up there as the most frustrating I can remember. He is the player luckiest to have won as many caps as he has. Look at Shubman Gill. He came into this series averaging 35, and 4 innings later he averages 42. He has done that because of his mindset and strategy.
One of the consequences of baseball, though, is their bowlers bowl so quickly on flat pitches in back-to-back matches. They're coming in tired. They look tired and frazzled.
These are the same voices who don't shy away from pointing fingers at India. So when your own former players start questioning you, you know you've got to fix it. While England plays the mind games, let's set the record straight here. This Indian team stays focused. They responded with a thumping win at Edgbaston. They handled all the jeers and the jibes, and if Lord's throws up a green deck, they'll be ready. India's coaching staff was seen in deep discussion after assessing the pitch. Bowling coach Mani Mokel was going over the bowling plans, Gautam Gambhir huddling up with the support staff, and Jasprit Bumrah having a quiet but focused word with the ground staff. All signs that this Indian unit is sharp, confident and unbothered. England might throw tantrums, they might cry foul, but India won't play the blame game. They'll fight, they'll adapt, and most importantly, they'll own their game.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktoren,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka charge mo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Kali radikali.
Japanese,
4 兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.